sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, know it's kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the Folgers in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, you dig it.
I do me and you do you.
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The calendar has turned to September and we're ready for baseball between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, fellas, both of these teams are going to be interesting to watch down the stretch as the postseason races continue to take shape.
100%, Matt. These two clubs have put themselves in position to play a lot of meaningful games the rest of the way. And even though they're not in the same division, you can bet they're looking at each other, knowing it's games like this one coming up that will give them huge confidence and momentum heading into the last weeks of the season.
Dylan Bundy gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, getting a look at Dylan Bundy, this guy's made some changes throughout his career. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from the state of Oklahoma. Started his career in the bullpen, has made the switch to the starting rotation. Good fastball. Doesn't throw as hard as he did early in his career. Keeps the ball in the ballpark pretty well and throws strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he has a chance to pitch well in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today. In there at the letters 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's just 2 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. In there for strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Slater's under it. 2 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Nero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matt, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 34 home runs now on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now here it comes. And he misses. 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now at the plate is Luke Voigt. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
Ball 2 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Three and 0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping up is Anthony Rizzo. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit in the air to left field. After it is Upton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Anaheim. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Jordan Montgomery gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Fouled off. On the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
At the plate, David Fletcher. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Story gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. The 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the stretch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Yeah, not only is he getting a ton of hits, finding himself fighting for a batting title, but this guy has an eye for the RBI as well.
You know, he's one of those rare breeds, a guy that hits for high average, but also when the Ducks are on the pond, he knows how to knock them in. All around terrific hitter.
No balls and a strike to count. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate. Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Into center field. Line drive base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, B-Row, to give this team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Suzuki is exactly a .260 hitter. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. You'd like to have that one back.
The 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And the pitch on 2-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
Batting pitch.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 10 home runs and 41 RBIs. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
As a look, now the pitch. In there, 2-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate here is Jared Walsh. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. First pitch of the AB now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
In. It's a ball and a strike. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter, or he's setting him up to go down and away.
2 down, runners at first and second. Ball 2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Here's the 2-2. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. His past history with Dylan Bundy, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First offering.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 33 driven in. And it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They still trail it here 2-1.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you're ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on the way. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gallo is right there, one down.
Batting ninth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this one at 271. 11 home runs and 60 runs batted in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. On the ground to second for Torres. He's got it. Throw on to first, two gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Trevor Story steps in now. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he fouls this one off. Still no balls and two strikes. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and two strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. So now to the plate, Gio Urshela flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The pitch.
No, that counts.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Fletcher is there, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check. They're down 2-1.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, JJ Fletcher.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. David Fletcher will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
No,
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That's the 17th.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. first pitch of the AB now. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bouncer to the left side. Torres scoops it up.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Throw over to first, back in standing. Trout leads off first with 1 away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
In now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Now the 1-0.
That's inside. Down, 3-1.
Austin Slater waits on deck. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Austin Slater. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1-1.
Ball inside.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And that one yanked just foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Torres hit the bag. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 3-1 in favor of the Halos. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch on the way. Belted high and deep into right center. Slater is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. And now here is Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fouled away. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch of the AB now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. That evens it up 1-1. This is foul right side. fouled off. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And he fouls this one off. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
And leading off for the Angels,
stepping in once
the
again
first
is
baseman,
Jared Walsh,
Jared.
set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard but foul. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He grounds it sharply to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Now into the box, Kyle Higashioka. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting out.
That's a ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Now back, the pitcher, DJ.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Story onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Digging in next, Gio Urshela. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted in the air out to left. On the move is Upton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. Gleyber Torres has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Sox, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
2 strikes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Now to the plate, David Fletcher. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Judge has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Luke Voigt. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Slater looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 25 for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Tony Watson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 35, Tony Watson.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next, it'll be Giancarlo Stanton. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line drive, base hit to right.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Watson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Well, that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Davy Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 83, Davy Garcia.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
The catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And it's fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up is Austin Slater. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6.
That's a ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Jared Walsh waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, he was 0 in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike two. Left side, but well fouled. Another 2-2 offering. Got him.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gallo is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the seventh. All even now at 4 apiece. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41, Noah Ramirez.
Striding in is Gio Urshela, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now here it comes. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired, and there's one away. Gleyber Torres to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. The second coming back in the 5th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Curveball that misses in the dirt for ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
This one's down to third. Rendon is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Still all square at 4 apiece. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jose Iglesias. First offering on its way.
Iglesias.
Wind up and the 0-1. Back up the, oh no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Next to stand in is Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. One and 2 now. Fastball laid off well below the knees. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Stepping in next, David Fletcher grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Two out, nobody on.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. No, that's
down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. Josh Lindblom has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next up, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Down the left field line and deep, and foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Ready with the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Kyle Higashioka would be next. Three and 1. Here it is. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Again, another foul ball. The payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cold strike 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. And he fouls this one off. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 0-1 the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Angels are gone in order. Score remains tied at 4. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, DJ LeMahieu. And now the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Weakly hit towards first. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
First baseman,
Up next, Gio Urshela struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's close.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Line hard into left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
At the plate, Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it's now 6-4.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game. Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Mike Mayers enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. In now, Aaron Judge, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. The pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. and it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Luke Voigt will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That misses 2-0. Judge, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's 6-4 New York.
Your attention, please.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
1-0 the count.
That's
2-0. Chapman has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level. An ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Here it comes, 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Jared Walsh, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
So we got him swinging. Jared Walsh goes quietly, and they've got only one out left. Into the box, Justin Upton.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1.
The count 1-1. Outside, that's the ball.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
6-4 the outcome today. So the Bronx Bombers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Davy Garcia wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 34th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.